Hi mamas, I'm Maggie Schott, a team member here at BeauGen. Sometimes we think that bonding with a newborn happens instantaneously, the minute we hold that bundle of joy in our arms. While this would be magical if it were true, sometimes bonding with newborns takes a little bit of extra work. This is true for mamas, dads, partners, this is true for kids, other siblings of the baby. So what do we do about it? Let's go over some ways that you can foster or encourage bonding between the various members of your family and your newborn baby. Starting with why bonding is so important. Okay, bonding is nature's way of awakening our sense of responsibility as parents. So this is creating a not just desire, but an innate responsibility to make sure all of your baby's needs are met. Not just feeding and changing, but making sure that we're emotionally caring for our baby and supporting them throughout their life. It's also the very foundational building blocks upon which your baby is going to build relationships. So the more that you bond with your baby as a newborn, the more they're going to feel safe and secure and be able to build trust in the relationships they have for the rest of their life. So no pressure, right? Let's get into those tips. So the first tip that you're going to receive from anyone, whether it's a healthcare professional, a doula, friends, us, is skin to skin. Skin to skin is often talked about right after the baby's birth, where they hand the baby back to mama, and it's that golden hour or two of just uninterrupted baby on your chest bonding. Now, sometimes because of medical reasons or for various reasons, moms miss out on this chance for skin to skin right at birth. Or let's say you're an adoptive parent, or whatever the reason is, that's okay. You can still bond with baby. You didn't miss out on this vital opportunity. Skin to skin can be done, throughout the newborn phase, and then still beyond into, baby's months and the first couple months and everything like that. So don't panic if you do miss out on that right away skin to skin. So how do you do it, right? Strip baby down to the diaper or more, depending on the situation, and lay baby on your exposed chest or tummy. And this can be done before bedtime or when baby wakes up. It can be done throughout the day. Bath time or taking a shower with baby is another time you can do skin to skin. And it doesn't always have to be like fully just the baby's on your chest. Well, that's great. You can use diaper changing or changing baby's clothes anytime throughout the day where you can get a sense of touch and just be there and be present with baby. And that's the key, right? To be fully present, not on your phone texting or getting a couple tasks done, but to be fully present in the moment and just absorbing baby, taking in that newborn smell, because yes, that actually is legitimate. That smell is another way nature has come up with over the years to help us bond with our babies. Bonding for partners. Sometimes partners can feel a little bit left out, whether it's during the pregnancy or after delivery of the baby. Sometimes they're not just prepared for what a newborn takes, and so it can be stressful or overwhelming. So bonding or creating time for baby and your partner to bond is really beneficial for both of them, right? So the baby gets the benefits, but also it's a chance for your partner to become really involved and almost receive as much as the baby does. So yes, like we said, for moms and primary caregivers, skin to skin is a really great opportunity to establish that bond, whether that's in the evening when there's some quiet time, giving baby a massage, any time that your partner can carve out some relaxing time when baby's not crying, so when they're full and maybe just woke up from a nap, that they can just relax and be with that baby and both be calm and happy and really just taking each other in. Bonding for partners can happen even earlier than this, though. You don't have to wait until baby arrives to start that bonding process. So throughout pregnancy, you can have dad or your partner feel baby kick. You can have them just sit there with their hands on their belly and just kind of be as close as they can to baby. They obviously, a lot of partners help with setting up the nursery and different things like that, picking out baby gear, but the more that they can be involved with the process, going to the appointments, seeing the scans or being there during the scans, that really goes a long way to helping them get as excited and to feel involved as much as moms do during the pregnancy. Then after baby arrives, to keep them involved is also key. So have them participate in changing baby's diaper. If you're pumping or bottle feeding, have them involved in feeding and burping the baby. Have them involved with changing your baby. And for us, well, my husband did all of that. What really helped him bond was baby wearing. So even if we were around the house, just relaxing or doing chores, or if we were going out and running to the grocery store, we jokingly would fight over who got to wear the baby, but also not jokingly, because we really both wanted to baby wear, just because it's such a great bonding experience to be able to just kind of have baby right there with you. You're just kind of holding them. It's great. It's all the snuggles and then some. Another way that, especially if you're pumping, partners can be involved. It's not just, the boring or the difficult, like washing the pump parts and all of that, but have them hold baby while you're pumping, maybe feeding them or, but just depending on what time of the day it is, have them care for baby while you're able to step back and relax a little bit and pump. It's just a great time for everybody to just focus on baby and get what you need to get done while also bonding. Lastly, but not least, is how to encourage your newborn baby's siblings to create a bond with baby. Now, sometimes we hear stories about kids feeling replaced, or they feel like they don't get as much attention as they used to, and so they act out. And all of this can be helped to be solved by bonding with the baby. So much like bonding for your partner, spend time with your other children while you're pregnant and talk about the baby. Let them feel the baby move. Relate stories to them when you were pregnant with them. You can also, the baby apps now and the different sites that tell you, your baby is this size at this many weeks. Find things around the house that are the same size so that they can start to understand the development and growth of the baby and think wow, I did this too. This was me in mommy's belly. Anytime you can help a child visualize what's going on, they tend to understand it a lot more. Have them also help you prepare for baby. So as you're decorating the nursery, maybe have them help you pick out some things, or be present, not always helping, but be present when you're putting together the crib and setting up the nursery or creating a space in your own room for baby. That really helps them feel like they're a part of the family and a part of this process, and not just kind of watching from the sidelines and wondering what's going to happen to them when the baby comes. Another pro tip from our team, and I love this, is while you're still pregnant, take your other child or children shopping and let them pick out something to give to your baby when they are born. This just is such a beautiful way to involve them and get them excited about baby making an arrival. So when your relatives or friends are bringing them to the hospital after the birth, they get to bring that special toy, and it just really amps them up and gets them ready to meet baby. Even if they're really young, you can still find ways to involve them and help them feel responsible, taking on that role of the older sibling during diaper changes, feeding baby, time when you're pumping. So they might not be able to do things for you, right? They might not be able to safely change baby's diaper for you, but they can hand you the new clean diaper. They can pull out a wipe and hand it for you. They can sing a song or tell your baby a story while they're getting their diaper changed, and just feel like they're involved and not just always, hold on, mommy has to go do this, you sit there, I'm focused on the baby. You can have everybody together and everyone kind of involved in all of these different moments. If you're pumping for baby, maybe your children can help read baby a story, or if they're doing tummy time, just be with them on the floor, play with them, hold their toys, shake a rattle, just really involve them, even in the monotonous chore type activities, so they're not always waiting for you to be done with baby to get their turn to play. And lastly, this is another pro tip from a team member, and it kind of goes along with what we just talked about. Try to avoid using the new baby as an excuse or reason why you can't do things. So if it's going to the park or playing outside or wanting to watch a show or needing you to help them with something, try to avoid that negative language around, no, I cannot, I need to do this for baby, or no, because the baby needs this. If you can avoid phrasing things in that way, you can avoid the feelings of resentment. I really wanted to do this, but mom said no because of the baby. So the baby doesn't get the blame and you don't get that kind of negative emotion towards the baby. If you're always kind of involving and explaining, maybe we can do that later, or maybe we can do that tomorrow, instead of just saying no, not now because of baby. That goes a long way to helping encourage or foster your other children to bond with the newborn baby. We hope you found these tips useful. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a pumping mom and you're looking at all the different various pump parts and learning about pumping, or maybe you are pumping and it's uncomfortable, please give our cushions a try. If you have any questions about them, our mommy care team is ready and waiting for you to email them. You can use the email pumped@BeauGen.com. They're a wealth of information and can answer any question you have. Thanks so much for watching, mamas. We hope we see you in the next video.